Hey guys! So, today, basically, we are going to read Diaries 7. We basically skipped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But that's okay, because 7 is really fun, because for my opinion, it was really fun. So let's get started. Let's go. Okay, Saturday, March 1. OMG! I still can hardly believe what happened to me yesterday. 3 totally amazing, awesome, sorry guys, completely unbelievable, too good to be true, exciting, wonderful things. Totally awesome, completely unbelievable, too good to be true, exciting, wonderful thing 1. I actually went to the Valentine's Day sweetheart dance. Squee! Yep, it was girls as to guys. And at the very last moment, I finally got up the nerve to ask my crush, Brandon. Totally awesome, completely unbelievable, too good to be true, exciting, wonderful thing, 2. I was grounded. Sweetheart princess. Squee! Excuse me? I still don't know exactly how that happened, but it did, and I have my tiara to prove it. Me still wearing my dazzling tiara from last night. And finally, the most amazing thing ever. Squee! Totally awesome. Completely unbelievable. Too good to be true. Exciting, wonderful thing. 3. During the very last dance of the most perfect romantic fairy tale evening, Brandon and I... Hey, wait a minute. Is that my cell phone ringing? Yes, my phone is ringing. Hey, maybe it's Brandon. Checking my caller ID. Nope, it's not Brandon calling. Wait, OMG, I can't believe it's Trevor Chase, Hollywood. He's just the most famous TV producer in the entire world, and the host of my favorite TV show, a reality TV show, talent boot camp called 15 Minutes of Fame. Squeak! Gotta answer my phone. I'm on spring break from school this entire week, so I have plenty of time to finish writing this. Later. Saturday, March 2nd. OMG, Saturday night was a complete nightmare. How bad was it? So bad I'm breaking into a cold sweat and having a traumatic flashback just writing about it. Excuse me again. Ah! That was me screaming. Sorry, must stop screaming. Anyway, I can't hardly believe this crazy mess I got myself into this time. I wondered if they allowed diaries in jail, because that's exactly where I was headed. No joke, the authorities was going to place me under arrest, but girlfriend wasn't going down without a fight. And by fight, I mean trying to figure out whether I could sneak out of a nearby window, crawl onto a 6-inch ledge, dangle off by my fingertips over a railing, and then jump 5 floors to the ground below without splattering myself all over the parking lot. Me? Splat. Probably not. But it gets worse. My BFFs, Chloe and Zoe, were getting arrested too, and it was all my fault. I was such a horrible person. I totally deserved if they unfriended me on Facebook. If only I hadn't dragged them into this mess. I was just minding my own business and writing in my diary when I got that call the Saturday morning. Hello, Nikki. Great news. I'm in town today with my new group, the Bad Boys. I'd love to meet with you to discuss recording your band song, Dork Rules. The only problem is that we'll be leaving soon to go on a world tour, so I can only meet with you tonight. Otherwise, it will be about 7 months before my schedule clears up again. Do you think you can make it to the Bad Boys concert tonight? OMG, Mr. Chase? Yes, I'd love to, but that concert said out month ago in like 10 minutes. My two BFFs camped out line overnight and still couldn't get any tickets. No problem, I'll give you 3 backstage passes so you can bring a couple of your band members. Just pick them up at the reserves tickets window, okay? That was when I completely fainted. Well, actually, almost completely fainted. Backstage passes? That's awesome. Thank you, Mr. Chase. I'll see you tonight. I could not believe this was happening. My band, actually, I'm not really sure yet, might get a record deal. I hung up the phone and immediately called Chloe and Zoe to see if they wanted to go to the concert. They answered with one word, "Scream!" We all agreed it was going to be the most fun we had together since yesterday. When we arrived at the arena, we waited in line with thousands of excited fans. But you never guess who we just happened to run in our way to the ticket window. Mackenzie! And of course, she was surprised to see us too. OMG! What are you losers doing here? She said, turning up at her nose at us in disgust like we were a bunch of lowly maggots suffering from a terminal case of diarrhea or something. We're here to see the show. What else? I answered like it wasn't a big deal at all. Well, have fun way up there in the cheap nosebleed section. I managed to stack front row seats. If the bad boys come down onto the main floor, I'll tell them you guys said hello. Not, Mackenzie taunted. Then she waved her tickets right on their noses really slowly, like they were freshly baked red velvet cupcakes with extra sprinkles or something. Yummy. Then but I just stared right into her beady little eyes. Well, girlfriend, I hope you have fun in the front row because we're going to be backstage, I said. Then I waved our tickets right under her nose really slowly. Yeah, Chloe added, doing jazz hands. We have VIP special access, backstage passes. While we sit and greet, you can weep. And if we run into the bad boys backstage, we'll tell them you said hello, Chloe said, batting her eyes all sweetly. Not. Mackenzie just stood there in shock, staring at us with her mouth dangling wide open. The thought of us dorks hanging out with the celebs backstage must have given Mackenzie a mini nervous breakdown or something because she accidentally knocked all over her bottled water and completely drenched Chloe. Oh no, I don't think that's a good thing. Is it? I don't think it. But you get a shower. Okay, so anyway, I'm really distracted, but I'll keep reading. Okay. Thank goodness Zoe had a pack of tissues in her purse. We tried our best to calm Chloe down and dry her off. OMG, I'm all wet! Chloe freaking out after Mackenzie spilled water on her. I couldn't believe Mackenzie didn't even bother to apologize to Chloe for being such a klutz. She just disappeared. How rude. Anyway, since the show was going to be starting in less than 10 minutes, we placed our coats and stuff in a locker and rushed to the backstage entrance. A grumpy-looking security guard was stationing there, checking IDs and bussing people in. Excuse me, sir, I said excitedly. We need to get backstage. We are invited here by Mr. Trevor Chase, and we have backstage passes. Yeah, right, he grumbled. Now, Sleeping Beauty, you and 900 other girls all have backstage passes. Now stop bugging me before I have you removed from the premises for attempting authorities entry. No, we really do, I said, opening my purse to grab our ticket. See, they're right here. Only there was one small complication. The tickets weren't in the little pocket thingy inside my purse. Wait a minute. I giggled nervously as I dug around in my purse. I just have to find them. The security guard rolled his eyes and glared at me. Nikki, give the nice man our tickets now, Zoe said with a fake smile plastered across her face. Stop messing around before you get us thrown out of here, Chloe whispered, shouted in my ear. I grinned at the scowling security guard. Sir, could you please excuse us for a moment? We turned our backs to the security guard and huddled together for an emergency meeting. I can't find our tickets, I shrieked quietly. It's like they disappeared into thin air. What? Chloe and Zoe both gasped. Maybe I just overlooked them, I muttered as I frantically dumped out my purse. Me dumping out my purse while trying to find our lost backstage passes. But there were no tickets to be found. That's when we started to panic. Listen, they've got to be around here somewhere, Zoe said, trying to stay calm. Nikki, you rush back to the ticket window to see if you left them there. Chloe and I will check the locker and make sure you didn't leave them with our coats and stuff. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure we'll find them. Okay, so then we took off in search of our lost backstage passes. By the time I made it back to the ticket window, it was... Wait, where was I reading, guys? Excuse me? This is kind of embarrassing. It was... It was closed because the show had already started. Unfortunately, I didn't see our tickets anywhere, and Chloe and Zoe didn't have any luck either. It was my brilliant idea to call Trevor Chase and explain our predicament. But unfortunately, his voicemail was full. Things quickly went from bad to worse. When we told the security guard we lost our tickets and asked for his help, he just yelled at us. You'll have exactly 60 seconds to get out of my area, he snarled, or I'll place you all under arrest for trespassing. Yeah, when I got really mad, that's when I got really mad and totally lost it. Yeah, right, Mr. Grumpy. It's not like you actually own this area. Besides, you're not even a real police officer, I screamed at him. But I just said that inside my head so no one else would hear it but me. I had a really sick feeling in my stomach. Only one other person knew about our backstage passes. Mackenzie, and now it was quite obvious to me that she had accidentally on purpose dumped water on Chloe to distract us and then disappeared into thin air. Right along with our tickets. OMG, I felt so angry and frustrated. I wanted to cry. If I didn't somehow figure out about how to get backstage to see Trevor Chase ASAP, our record deal was going to be history. He might be available in 7 months, but life is so uncertain. Hey, he could be dead by then. But my BFFs were even more disappointed than I was. I'm really sorry things didn't work out as planned, Nikki, Chloe said glumly. Yeah, what cruddy luck, Zoe sighed. We we really didn't have any choice but to give up and leave. Plus, the security guard was eyeballing us like we were planning to rob a ticket window or something. When we glanced at his watch, I knew he was probably thinking we had 35 seconds left to get out of his area. Okay, guys, that's where we're gonna stop. And this is Ellie and Julie's Iggy Club. It's mixed with Korean because my sister reads a lot of Korean books. I read a lot of English books. Anyway, enough of that. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and turn that like button on. And do it in our real channel too, EJ Squad. Yeah, we recently changed the name, so don't search Google. Let's go super search EJ Squad. And I think we're gonna end this video.